Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Podcast. Welcome to our Star Trek Discovery Season 2, Episode 5 Thoughts video. I just finished watching Episode 5, Saints of Imperfection, where we got Burnham and the crew navigating a dangerous alien landscape in a race against time to save Tilly's life. But Stamets is not at all prepared for what they find in the process. Section 33 is assigned to help track down Spock, much to Pike's dismay. So I just finished watching this episode, and I really enjoyed this episode because it gave me some feels. I had a couple moments where I was like, "Aww," and that's mainly around the fact that we get, a couple little touching. We get a touching reunion. That's Stamets and Hugh get reunited in the mycelial network, and it's just, you're just like, I didn't expect that. Maybe this was given away in some kind of promo stuff or something like that, but I didn't know it all about this. So watching this episode, I was completely shocked when the monster ended up being, Hugh, and it's just like, oh, I'm really happy because I was a little disappointed last season when his character ended up getting killed. So the fact that he gets to come back, I'm really excited about, just for Stamets and his sake. That was just a great character moment. Just something I like about certain these sci-fi shows, that you can get away with doing these stuff. You can bring back characters you killed because science. That's right, they figured out a science way to bring people back from the dead. And I like that. But yeah, some of the other parts I liked about this, we also got Georgiou showing up. Again, that's the one that was from the Mirror Universe. And I love seeing her show up, especially the Mirror Universe version of Georgiou, because she's a badass. She's just got sass going on. She's always she does not take any shit. And I just love it. And she doesn't give any shits. And it's just, I just love that character. So anytime she shows up, I enjoyed the episode just a little bit more. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. What else do we got? Pike and Burnham learn that Georgiou is part of Section 33 in this episode. We get a little bit more information about Section 33. Not a lot. Still a lot of they clearly are like the CIA type branch of the intelligence branch of the Federation. So it's just kind of interesting that we get a little bit more insight into them, especially since I believe they were only introduced in the new Star Trek reboot, the Kelvinverse, I think it's called, but I'm not sure about that one at all. I don't know if they were in the original ones or not. But yeah, some of the other things I liked about this is that we got to go into the mycelial network for a little bit, Tilly having been taken into it by, I forget the girl's name, the girl who was pretending to be another one. Anyways, yeah, that was really interesting. I really liked seeing that. We have seen it before when Stamets' consciousness was trapped there, but it was really interesting to see kind of physically there. And then the ship, and then the Discovery, they jumped the Discovery half into the network, which I thought was really cool effect, really kind of creative way of doing it. I thought it looked really great. It was just a fun thing. Again, I say this in almost every one of my Star Trek videos, but I just love this sci-fi stuff, so that's what I'm really digging about this, in particular, season of Star Trek Discovery, because they're giving us a lot of it. Every episode, you got a good few minutes of these shots of the ship just doing something really cool, and in this case, it was, half jumped into the network, so I thought that was really cool. And then, yeah, we get Hugh coming back at the end. He makes his way back into the universe, and I was just super happy about that for him and Stamets. I'm curious to see if that's going to have any other kind of ramifications. He did have some kind of black stuff he was using to protect himself while he was in the network, so I feel like that's going to have some kind of more of a connection. Seeing with Section 33, we learn a little bit more about the red signals at the end, and now Pike and the Discovery have to work with Section 31. I've probably said that wrong a few times now. But yeah, Section 31, they have to work together to try and find Spock and figure out what's going on with these red signals. So I'm really interested to get into the next episode and find out what's going on with all these mysteries they keep introducing. So yeah, those are all my general thoughts for this episode. Be sure to let me know in the comments below what you thought of this latest episode of Star Trek Discovery, what you liked, what you didn't. Thanks again for joining me today, and have a good one.